What do, what it is, and what it will be. It's your boy CoQuiQue, and welcome to CoQuiQueTv episode 9. Anyways, on this episode, originally what I was going to do was just a public service announcement. Now, what public service announcement can I possibly be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked that. For those who know me real well, y'all know that I'm an advocate for the mentally challenged. For those who don't, strap up your seatbelt and let's go on a ride. Now, originally this was just going to be just a public service announcement. I was going to explain the definitions, a quick history lesson, as well as why we should reward those who reward. Now, I was originally going to drop this on June 14th, 2014. Because that's when the Special Olympics started. However, I didn't get to do that. Some technical difficulties, but I uploaded in Toon City last week. So this week we're gonna focus on ReWord Reward. So as soon as we get back from the credits, we're gonna jump into this video. So let's go to the credits and I'll see y'all after it. Alright? Cool.
Yo, party people from right to left, just kick off your shoes and enjoy yourself. The recipe for rap is to flip the script and we
focus.
and we about to rip. So ladies and gentlemen, from the music that sings far-fetched extreme, from the brothers we bring a whole brand new thing. We're in the house. Yo.
First of all, for those wondering what word I'm talking about, let's put it up here. Y'all done reading? Alright, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I got my homeboy Webstar right here. What I mean by Webstar, I mean I got the old school Webstar dictionary. Also got this, the New World Thesauruses. Now, I'm going to tell you what Webstar, throughout the different editions, has said about the one same word. So let's go do this right now. Let's dig in. Got the definition from the thesaurus. I'm gonna tell you what the thesaurus says. The thesaurus says postpone, delay, impede, hinder, backwards, slow, held back. That's what the thesaurus's definition of the word is. Let's open this up. Right here, slow and backward. Basically the same thing. Webster Small Dictionary. I'm looking for it. I don't think I can find it. Maybe they didn't put it. Actually, here it is. Find it. It means to delay or slow the progress of. Now let's use the old school one. Version number 1 says to hold back, delay progress, slow, slacken. It also says a slow or limited in intellectual, emotional, or academic development. It also says a mentally blank person. Now I'm gonna explain to y'all the reasons for why there's different versions. They update the dictionary every certain amount of years. Our language tends to change, right? Well, so does the meaning of certain words. It tends to change. Words that came out years ago that had a certain definition when they were originally made may not have the same definition now. We're all entitled to say what we want, but there's certain limits to the freedom of speech. I mean, you can't go threatening people and saying certain things that harm people. You can't go around saying hateful things and hate crimes. So there's always a limit. But what I am going to tell you is, from the bottom of my heart, I really hope that by the end of this video, you can find kindness in your heart to say to others, this word, it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. And it hurts people's feelings. Why are we trying to hurt other people? Alright, I can't get really into the history of who created the word and who coined this term. But what I will tell you about this word is that it's always had a negative effect. It's always that every time people use this word, back in the days, they will look at it, ay, ese niño es abnormal, no es como los otros. You know what that means? I'm explaining to you. That means he's abnormal. He's not like the others. He's special. He's different. I don't mind the special too much. Because sometimes, special can apply to Special Olympics, special needs. But sometimes when they say the whole different, that to me, that's too much. Because you don't go around calling other kids different from other kids. There's differences in kids. There's differences in me and in you. There's differences of all kinds. Gender, ethnicity, race, religion, country, whatever. There's always going to be differences. Nobody's the same. Nobody has the same preferences. Nobody has the same style. Nobody has the same capability. Nobody has the same whatever. Everybody is going to be different. If everybody was the same, it'd be a pretty boring place to live in, don't you think? But what I don't like is that they treat them like they abnormal. They don't fit to the society. They don't fit to what is cool. Do y'all even know how much trials and tribulations they have had to go? It's not the whole Carlos Mencia slapping yourself with a microphone. No, that's existed way before. But the whole picking and treating them just so unfairly, that's existed for ages. There's countries till this day that will abuse them, mistreat them, and even kill them. There was people that, when they found out that the doctor told them that their kid was going to be born mentally challenged, they aborted them because they didn't want anything to do with them. People, if they didn't know then, when they knew later on, they would leave them in trash cans, dump them, and all that stuff. They've gone through so many trials and tribulations. To this day, a lot of people have not taken them seriously. They think they're not capable of being smart. They think they're not capable of playing any sports. They're not capable of making music. They're not capable of doing this. They're not capable of doing that. They're not capable of acting. They're not capable of doing anything whatsoever. Now, that's not fair, don't you think? To me, it just really ticks me off, and I really hate when people say that word in front of me, and then they, bring Mr. Webster or Mr. Webster, my bad. I keep saying Webster, I don't know why. On and saying, oh, but technically it means this, this, and that. Who cares what Webster says? The dictionary changes every year, and so do words, so do meaning. I'm pretty sure ratchet back then did not mean what it means today. But what happens is the people are going to say, oh, but that's society. They changed that. It's still hurtful. You want to pick on somebody that's on a wheelchair? Why you got to pick on somebody that's born a certain way? That to me just makes no sense. That to me just does not equivalate in my brain. I don't understand. What is wrong with y'all? Do y'all just have this anger, this hatred, this evil inside of you that you just want to pick at everything living? Are you that evil? Are you that pure, dark in your heart? To me, that's just completely messed up. And I don't approve of it. I mean, y'all could say whatever you want, freedom of speech, or this is what it originally means, or blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear it. Would you like it if it happened to you? Would you like it if it was your brother, or your sister, or your best friend, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, whatever? Those are name callings, hurtful slurs. That's not funny to nobody in any way, shape, or form. I don't stand for none of that. I don't stand for none of the inequality, none of the hatred, or the bullying. I mean, for real, when are we gonna stop this? It's not funny, and it's not cool. Come on, for real, y'all. Let's stop this. Let's put an end to this. And sadly enough, some of the big heads in the media, from news reporters to musicians and even athletes, are saying this word. Now here's a list of a few celebrities that have pledged to spread the word, to end the word. And what I mean by that, here's a few lists of some celebrities that have promised and pledged to never use that word ever again. You ready for the list? First, let's start with Jane Lynch from Glee. Next is Southern rapper Bun B, original member of UGK with the late Pimp C, rest in peace. I respect him so much as a Southern rapper, and I respect him even more after reading this article right here. And here is John C. McGinley, aka Dr. Cox, from the TV show Scrubs. And lastly, former NBA baller Alonzo Mourning, aka Mr. Miami Heat, also pledged. I'm glad more and more people are starting to realize what I've been saying for years. It's not cool to say that word, and now it's time to reward. How do we reward people? By changing the vocabulary. If this is offensive, if this is a slur, if this is mean and demeaning, why do we continue to say it? Let's just completely pledge to end the word. You saw how they did it? They pledged to end the word. When you pledge, it means that you spread the word to end the word. It means that you're going to not only pledge that you will never use it, but you're also going to inform other people of why they shouldn't say it. I have already pledged back a few years ago. For those who haven't pledged yet, I asked you to pledge. And it's something very simple. All you have to do is promise never to use that word again. When you want to use the word stupid or ignorant or tonto or idiot or imbecile or whatever, use those words. But don't relate it to that word. That's offensive and mean. Also, when you see someone that's mentally challenged or mentally disabled, do not call them that word. That word is demeaning and it's a slur. So please, I beg you to change your vocabulary. It's okay to say mentally challenged. It's okay to say mentally disabled. Do not say mentally that word. Doesn't matter which way you say that word. If you're describing someone or if you're saying that as a joke, it doesn't matter. That word is offensive in any way that you put it. It is offensive in every way, shape, and form. And congratulations to all those who participated in the 2014 Special Olympics that was taking place in New Jersey this year from June 14th through June 21st, 2014. And congratulations to all those who won in Florida, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico. Of course, congratulations to all those who won in all the other states as well, but the reason why I say Florida is because I'm from here. The reason I say North Carolina is because I'm going there. And the reason I say Puerto Rico is because I was born there. So that's kind of like a little bias. But either way, congratulations to everybody who competed, not only in the United States, the Special Olympics in Africa, the Special Olympics in Asia, the Special Olympics in Australia, the Special Olympics in Europe, and I hope to catch y'all in the World Special Olympic Games 2015 in Los Angeles, California. Well, that pretty much wraps up today's episode. I'm your boy CoQuiQuE from CoQuiQueTv, what it do, what it is, and what it will be. And I beg you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, to pledge to end the word. We're going to spread the word to end the word. Okay? It's not that hard to do. Just please wipe that offensive language out of your lips. Please clean your tongues and let's spread the word to end the word. Thank you and God bless you. Peace out.